Hello, now it's stuff we love, small, easy to use gadgets, so pocket camcorders are high on our Christmas list. The place where you're most likely to use them is out and about, perhaps on a day trip, like to the zoo. That's why we've decided to go to London Zoo today to test out two of the latest, Samsung's U10 and the Kodak ZI-8.
Okay, meerkat time, bye!
To kick things off, we brought the cameras over to the monkey enclosure where we're hoping to get some fast-paced simian action. We've set both cameras to 720p at 60 frames per second, and looking at the footage, both cameras coped reasonably well with the monkey's antics. Right, so here we are at the meerkat enclosure. I hope you're happy, Lucy. Lucy? I think we can get a bit closer over that way. Let's go.
So we've changed each camera back to their full HD 1080p resolutions to get up close and personal with these cute little meerkats, which, as you can see, the footage is a little bit blurry, but I suppose it doesn't help filming through a pane of glass.
And now for some pretty pink flamingos. We found ourselves a little bit far away, so we had to take the resolution down to 720p to use the camera's digital zoom, both of which were very jerky indeed, but did mean we could get in that little bit closer. As for colour, the Kodak clearly outperforms the Samsung, producing brighter, more vibrant colours to the Samsung's washed out picture.
It's back to 1080p, and we want to find out how well each camera handles low light, and a great place to do this is the reptile house. As you can see, the ZI-8 handled the darkness just a little better than the U10, with less picture noise and more vibrant colours in the dark. Like most pocket cams, the ZI-8 packs some rather basic editing software called ArcSoft Media Impression, so all aspiring Spielbergs will have to go elsewhere. And if you want to put your impressive videos online, you can do so to YouTube or Facebook with just one click.
Like the Kodak, the Samsung also comes with its own PC-based video editing software, this time called IntelliStudio. Again, it's nothing too flash, but will help you get your videos cut together into a nice little movie and up on YouTube in a flash.
So both cameras have casual point and shoot in mind, but which one came out on top?
Well, both cameras have 4x digital zoom, which is a nice touch, but on both it is horrendously jerky. The U10 wins out with its 10 megapixel stills compared to the ZI-8's 5, but really that's about the only contest it wins. They both have rechargeable batteries, but you can't get at the U10, so if you want to carry a spare, you're out of luck. And the ZI-8 has an HDMI port, which is handy for piping your pics straight to the TV. For a pocket camcorder, the U10 isn't actually as pocket friendly as it might make itself out to be. Unlike the ZI-8, it doesn't have an attached USB arm. Instead, you have to carry around this separate cable. And as well, if you want to use it on a tripod, you again have to use this adapter to make it work. But then my pet peeve is the control system. Now, unlike the ZI-8, it's got these touch-sensitive controls. Trouble is, they're not that touch-sensitive. You find yourself prodding around and not hitting what you want. And even worse than that, the zoom is kind of the wrong way round. And I spent my whole day infuriated by these controls. It really didn't make it that great an experience. But having said all that, it does take reasonable footage, but it really isn't enough to win me over.
Well, the ZI-8 has evolved quite nicely, and other than that jerky zoom, we can't really fault it. Yes, it is the bigger model, but the end result means a slightly bigger screen. Now, there are two main reasons why the ZI-8 trumps the U10. That would be down to the electronic image stabilization and the external mic jack, the first of its kind to offer such a luxury, and of course they are both attractive features. The ZI-8 also sports a flip-out USB arm, whereas the U10 doesn't. So it's this lack of additional features that really makes the ZI-8 a lot more desirable than the U10. But what generally makes the ZI-8 stand out is its versatility, its great video quality, and its easy to use controls, which will definitely come in handy when you want to just point and shoot minus the hassle. So clearly, the ZI-8 is a great choice if you're looking for the ultimate in portability and ease of use, not to mention that it's a great middle ground between a regular pocket cam and a proper camcorder. Now, footage is pretty impressive, and the feature set means it's the best Kodak camera to date, not to mention one of the best pocket cams available right now. And I think that makes it our winner.
I think so.